Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, Mystical Honey. So, today we are going to do a no contact reading. This is a general reading, guys, irrespective of the signs, and this is a timeless reading. So, whenever you are coming across this reading may have some insights for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want a more accurate and personal readings, you can reach out to me. My email ID is given in the description of this video and also on my channel's info. Okay, so let's see what are the energies we have in this no contact situation. Okay, here the person or the person's thoughts might be popping up in your mind out of the blue, and you're not sure what is happening here. So let's see what do the cards have here. Let's see what's the mutual energy in this connection. What is the mutual energy in this no contact situation? What is the mutual energy here in this no contact situation? Okay, all right. I think one card flipped, but let's see. What is the mutual energy we have in this no contact situation? Okay, all right. The moon. Please clarify the moon card. What's the mutual energy in this situation? Please clarify the moon card. What's the mutual energy in this no contact situation? The Justice and the Judgment. Wow, all are major arcana cards. So this is something, this is something a turning point or a major shift kind of area or a phase in your life. Okay, that is what I'm getting. It can be for very specific of you, but right now the situation, this connection is, it's like you're waiting for some kind of thing to come up. Okay, now it can be a justice if you are, if the situation has gone that you are waiting for a legal a verdict to be, to be disclosed or to be delivered, or a legal opinion to come out, or a legal situation for some of you. If you are waiting for some kind of decision, that is what the energy here is. Some of you are waiting for the justice to be served. You are kind of seeing the things from a different angle. You are kind of you have changed your perspective. Okay, so it's like, and you have changed your perspective, but it's equally difficult for you to understand what your heart is saying and what your mind is saying. For some of you, for very few of you, I'm seeing that you may be trying to work on the situation, but your mind is saying no, it can't happen, and your heart is saying let's give it a one more try. Okay, and that is what you are kind of juggling. There is this energy of not able to decide कि आपको क्या करना है. How do you need to come in balance, balance your mind and heart and take a midway to deal with the situation. That is what I'm getting. You're trying to start something again. Maybe if the connection was has gone to a situation where जहाँ पे कोई उम्मीद नहीं थी कि चीजें फिर से ठीक हो सकती है. Now you're trying to give it a new chance. Okay, कि एक बार let's give it a try. Okay, we can try to make it work. Okay, उस तरह की energy है. If you both are not in talking terms or completely out, so there is this energy कि why can't we give it a one more try? Will it be worth giving it shot, or shall we leave it? That kind of energy. So एक तरफ आपके माइंड में आ रहा है कि leave it, it's gone. Another is why to leave it. We have worked, we have put so much of effort on it earlier. Why can't we give it a one more try? Okay, उस तरह का energy. It's a conflicting energy. कुछ clarity नहीं है. आपका mind बोल रहा है कि जाने दो, कोई मतलब नहीं है, and your heart is कि why to leave? We can try to create a balance and deal with certain things. And for some of you, as I was saying, अगर situation ऐसा है कि you are waiting for a legal opinion to come out, so then you are trying to see the things from a different perspective. You are trying to focus on lessons and move on from that situation, but that moving on is also not so easy for you. Okay, you are somewhere having subconscious fears of how you will deal with the situation once the things have happened, how you will move on, how you will come out, how you will deal with it. Okay, उस तरह के subconscious fears आ रहे हैं. And this is a mutual energy. Okay, it can be you and your person's energy, it can be both of your energy. So there is this energy of trying to give it a shot. If you are already in that kind of, if you are already married but there are some conflicts, misunderstandings happening जिसकी वजह से थोड़ा सा distance आ गया है, so there is this energy I'm seeing that you are trying to give it a shot. Okay, that is what I'm getting. Okay, all right, let's see. Now let's see what are the energy of your persons right now. What are the energy of your persons right now? Okay, please clarify. 10 of Wands as the energy of the person. Please clarify. 10 of Wands as the energy of the person. Please clarify. 10 of Wands is the energy of the person you are not in contact with. Please clarify. 10 of Wands is the energy of the person here. Person is tired, there's this trying to balance so much and feeling drained at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so as I'm saying that the person is emotionally exhausted. They are somewhere trying to take so much, they are dealing with so much, maybe so many responsibilities, family responsibility, work responsibility, so much at a time, and it is making them feel exhausted. Okay, they are tired, they are kind of tired of dealing with this situation, but they are handling it in the most mature way they can. Okay, hold on guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. So I was saying the person is handling so much at a time, and they are kind of dealing with the situation in a most mature way they can. For some of you, I am seeing that this person is trying to portray that everything is fine, and I am good, I am emotionally fulfilled, I am happy with whatever it is, but deep down they are somewhere mentally, emotionally and physically exhausted of इतनी सारी चीजों को एक साथ हैंडल कर रहे हैं. So they are tired, but they are not showing it off, or they are not disclosing it or telling it to anybody. They are keeping it within themselves. There is so much of emotional turmoil they are going through, but they are portraying that everything is fine. Maybe for some of you, I don't know, it can be for very few and specific of you, that this person also might not be focusing on their health, and might be falling into the unhealthy diet, and might be gaining weight also. Because for some of you, for sometimes it's like when we are in stress, we start eating things which we crave for, mostly the sweets, because that is somewhere we kind of once our body gains fat, it's a saying. Okay, it's a saying कि हम एक तरह से अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए also we to make ourselves feel happy, to make ourselves feel distracted, and to somewhere अपने आप को कन्विंस करने के लिए कि I am happy, I'm doing everything good, everything is working fine, just because we are not ready to face what we are actually going through at the back of our head. Okay, so to cover up all that, we start eating unhealthy things. It can be, basically it is called as a stress eating, right? So when you are in too much of a stress and you're not able to express it, you kind of fall into the unhealthy eating patterns. Okay, so that is also for some of you might be the case. Okay, it can be for very few, may not resonate with everyone, but that is what I'm getting here. Okay, but yeah, this person is tired. Okay, let's see what does this person think about you. What does this person think about you? What are the thoughts of this person for you? What are the thoughts of this person here? What are the thoughts of the person here? Okay. Sometimes when you are dealing with so much within yourself and not disclosing it to others, not sharing it with everyone, you kind of it's not so much, it's not at all good for your health, for your emotional, mental and physical health. So just try to release whatever is happening. just try to release. If you're not able to share with others, you can write it down and release it. You can just write it out and burn it out if you want, or just speak it out loud and let it just let it come out of you, come out of your mind, come out of your heart, so that you feel better, you feel light, you feel good. These are some ways when there is nobody around with whom you can share what is bothering you. You can set yourself free by using these tricks. Okay. Also, now the person is, I think this person is watching you from afar. They are kind of missing you. There is this energy of what do you say, being passionate towards you, but at the same time not taking action. They are just watching you from afar, and might be with you there were some misunderstandings happened, some conflicts happened, and now this person is trying to take some time out and understand what happened. As I'm saying that this person is not sharing things with others, even with you. Even if you are if you're married, or if you're already with the person but the things are not so not going so well, this person is not expressing what is bothering them, kind of freezing their emotions, not expressing and not feeling things, right? So, and whatever conflicts, whatever agreements or disagreements happened with you or between you, they are kind of replaying all that, and they want to sort it out, but they don't know how to do it. Okay. There is some kind of ego clash also I'm seeing, which is involved here, but this person is passionate towards you, but they are watching you from afar. I don't see any what do you say, I don't see any energy of missing here, but they are isolating themselves to figure out what do they really want, and how they can sort the situation if they want to. Okay, this person, if they are not doing it, they definitely should do it. Okay, but I see that this person is somewhere trying to understand what is that they really want, and how they can sort this issue, and how can they come to you. They are not taking any action, but kind of observing and analyzing things from afar. वो दूर से देख रहे हैं, analyze कर रहे हैं, and they are trying to understand, is it even worth reaching back, going back to the person, what happened, why the issues happened, where the disagreements happened, misunderstandings happened, and they are trying to figure out, okay, what went wrong and where. Okay, that is what the energy is here. This person is somewhere not so happy. For some of you, I see that this person may be born on 9th or 18th of the month. I don't know, I'm getting it like that. So yeah. Okay, now let's see, what are their feelings for you? What do they feel for you? What do they feel for you here? What are their feelings here? What do they feel for you? Okay, please clarify. 8 of Pentacles as the feeling of the person. Please clarify. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. First of all, this person thinks you are financially independent, successful, and doing things for your own good, focusing on your own growth, focusing on things what makes you happy. And they see you someone who is very independent and who is very observant, very analytical person, and focused on your own growth. But at the same time, I see that this person may be also thinking that you may be busy with some other connections in your life. Now for some of you, it can be they think that you are busy doing different other things, okay, in your life to keep yourself busy. For some of you, I see that this person thinks that you are having some other options in your life, and you are kind of busy in new connections, maybe with new friends, new people around you, new friend circle you have, that kind of energy I'm seeing. So this person thinks somebody, you as a someone who is very, financially independent, successful, go-getter, not afraid of challenges, ready to fight. But at the same time, this person thinks that you are focusing on different other things in your life. As I said, maybe for some of you, new people, new friend circle, new connections, and for some of you it can be keeping yourself busy doing so many different things, focusing on different things. It can be any hobby of yours, a new skill you're learning and this person is aware of it, something like that. Okay, yeah, but they do see you someone who is very independent and very focused and determined. Okay, okay, that's fine. Now let's see what are the blockages here in this connection. Why the cards are falling off? Okay, please tell me what are the blockages here in this connection. What are the blockages we have here in this connection? What are the blockages here we have in this connection? Please tell me what are the blockages we have in this connection. What are the blockages we have here? Why the things turned out to be a no contact situation? Wow. Okay. All right. Please clarify Two of Cups as the blockage. Wow. My goodness. Please clarify one more. Please give me one more card to clarify Two of Cups as the blockage. Please clarify Two of Cups as the blockage. Please clarify Two of Cups as the blockage. Okay. So for some of you, there were emotions involved in the connection, but I see that only, it was only one person who was emotionally involved. Okay, I don't know, I'm getting it strongly that whatever the issue was, one person was more giving and was not getting the, maybe you can say, equal or even less than equal. They were not getting it in return in that connection, and then things happened where things ended in a painful way, and now the focus is on healing, taking care of self, doing things what make you happy. This is a mutual energy. Okay, so there was this lack of emotional connection, emotional bond in this connection, and then things turned out to be painful, maybe because of the conflicts you had, was not so easy to deal with, and which was, for some of you it can be a betrayal, for some of you it can be, things which you never expected in that connection to happen, and one person was not, as I said, कि एक ही person involved था emotionally, not the both of you were equally, or the one was 100% giving and they were not getting even 50% in return, some kind of thing. Okay, there was a lack of commitment also, I'm getting, for some of you. There were emotions involved, but there was lack of commitment, and because of which the things ended in a painful way, and now either you or your person is focusing on what is gone, not happy with the way things ended, missing the old connection, missing the old bond, and not able to move on from the situation. Yeah, it's a weird combination though. Two of Cups, Three of Swords, and then Five of Cups. It clearly tells that things ended. There was there were emotions involved, there was love involved, but there was lack of commitment. Because of that, things ended in a painful way, and now there is difficulty in moving on from the situation. Focusing on the bond which has gone, focusing on basically crying over the spilled milk, I'm seeing. Okay, so that is what the energy is here. Okay, so basically dealing with that pain, dealing with that heartbreak, dealing with that emotional wound is the blockage here. Okay, either you both or one person is focusing on self love, self care, healing, and moving on from the past connection, past, you know, memories, or it can be a trauma for some of you, anything. So that is what the blockage is. Like, I have given enough. Now I want to focus on, I want to pour that love which I was giving to other person onto myself, and I will focus on my happiness, my healing, and taking care of myself. That is what the thing is here. Okay, let's see the next moves, if there is any. What are the next move, if there is any? Okay, please clarify Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups as the next move. Please clarify Ace of Wands and Three of Cups as the next move. Please clarify Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands and Three of Cups as the next move. The cards are just flipping off. Please clarify Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups as the next move. There is passion involved, okay? Expect a communication within a day or maximum a week from the time you are seeing this reading. Yeah, this person wants to come back, okay? They want to get back together with you. They want to enjoy, have that same bond which you both have shared before. Okay, they want to celebrate, they want to be happy, they want to celebrate whatever they have achieved. If something new has happened in their life, they want to definitely get back together with you to how things were before. Okay, जैसी चीजें पहले थी वो उसी तरह का connection, उसी तरह का bond फिर से they want to have it, and they are very passionate towards you. I see that this person might reach out to you. It can be through a mutual friend also for some of you, or it can be a direct communication. As I said, within a week, maybe in 1 day to a week time from the time you are seeing this reading. And this person might be, a very, what do you say? Very focused on what they are saying, how they are saying, how they are going to communicate to you, being very clear, focused, determined. But at the same time, it can be someone who is not so mature in expressing their emotions, but yeah, they definitely want to come back and communicate to you what do they want from this connection. How do they see things? They basically, I'm seeing that this person might come back with this energy of at least being friends or sharing the bond how it was before. Okay, because they are missing the connection here. Okay, got it. Now let's see what is the near future outcome. What is the near future outcome? Then we will see what are the advice we have for you, and we'll take a guiding message from the fairies deck. So let's see what is the near future outcome. What is the near future outcome? What is the near future outcome? Okay. All right. Please clarify the Hierophant here as the future outcome. Please clarify. One more card, please. One more card, please, as a clarifier to Hierophant. Wow. I think your person wants to say a lot. That is why they are tired of dealing with the things emotionally, and not sharing with others is making them even more tired. Yeah, I'm seeing that, yes, this person might communicate on how they are dealing with the things. They are missing you, and they are missing this connection, and they are not able to focus on the things. They are looking for something long-term stability. Okay, for some of you, I see that this person may be also coming with this intention of having long-term financial stability, because they already see you as someone who is independent, focused, doing good in your life. And they might also come with this intention of having someone who will bring more financial stability in the connection. I don't know, I'm getting that strongly, but this person is somewhere coming with this energy of, first of all, telling you that they are missing the bond, they are missing the connection, and they are not able to have that emotional connect with anybody else in their life or in, you know, in their circle. And at the same time, this person is also looking for having someone by them or with them who can also bring financial long-term stability with them. Okay, this person might be, you know, someone who is trying to balance two different things. Okay, maybe for some of you, this person is someone who cannot break a family tradition. They are you know, they are someone who is bounded by the tradition, but they want to break free, but somewhere they are not able to do that. Okay, because they are bound by the family tradition. For some of you, I think you are dealing with someone who is already, you know, having kids. I don't know, I'm getting it strongly, but there is something which is to be revealed, something to be, you know, revealed to you. Yeah, maybe this person is trying to balance their emotions and finances by not letting the emotions and finances overpower them, and at the same time taking care of their responsibility, because of which they are emotionally drained and, you know, emotionally, mentally, physically exhausted, because they are already dealing with so much emotions, finances, kids, family, responsibility, tradition, culture. You know, what do they want, what their family wants, what their friends want, what is that they should do to have long term financial stability, how they can focus on their work, how they can focus on their love life, you know, so much. So, you know, that is what the energy is. But I see, as I said, this person is coming with the communication, with the passion, but I don't see they are coming with a commitment energy. They are just coming to communicate what do they miss and how they are balancing the things, how they can, you know, look for more financial stability. But I don't see this person is coming with this energy of commitment. Okay, all right. So let's see what is the advice we have for you here. Okay, let's see what is the advice we have for you, my dear. What do you have to do in this connection, in this situation? What is that advice we have for you? Please tell me, what is the advice we have here? What's the advice we have here? Yep, Nine of Pentacles. Be independent. Okay, be focused on what makes you feel good. Okay, focus on your growth, focus on your independence, celebrate your success. जो भी आप you know, जो भी आप कर रहे हो, be it any working on any skill of yours, living your life freely, independently, focus on that. Okay, see, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, you can own the world. You have, you know, you have got so much of experience that, you know, you are, you know, it's like you can understand the energy of the person around. Okay, that is what also I'm getting for some of you. And you are now, you know, having so much of maturity you have gained by, you know, with the situation or in your life, that you are, you know, kind of planning things in a more mature and sensible way. Okay, at the same time, I see that you are walking away. Okay, you are walking away from something which does not make you feel good. And for some of you, I see that you are somewhere, you know, healing. As I said, focusing on self love, self healing is also the energy I'm getting here. So you are trying to, you know, understand your own emotions, connect with your you know, your inner self, your higher self, by, you know, maybe आप किसी spiritual activity में भी involved हो गए होगे. Maybe you are doing some meditation, or, you know, trying to connect with yourself. आप अपने आप को, अपनी एनर्जी को, अपने मेंटल पीस को, अपने इमोशनल सेफ्टी, इमोशनल हैप्पीनेस को आप ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस दे रहे हो. That is what also I'm getting. If you are not doing it, that is the advice we have for you, that focus on these things, focus on your independence. Okay, the Tower moment. So the Tower is like, you know, it's like whatever the dark phase is, you need to look for a silver lining in the dark cloud. Okay, उस तरह की energy है. So basically you need to focus on the lesson you were being taught by the connection, and, you know, move on, learn your lesson and move on from this. Okay, you don't have to be stuck in this energy. We'll take one more. So focus on your independence. Connect with yourself. Do things what brings peace, mental peace, emotional peace, and let go. Again, the Three of Swords, right? Let go of that pain. You don't have to hold it, okay? You need to release it. And for releasing it, you can do so many, there are different things. If you're not meditating, आप meditation कर सकते हो, आप किसी से share कर सकते हो, आप अपने problems को write कर, can write it down and burn it off. If you don't, better it to burn it and release it, okay? Don't keep it in your heart and let it hurt you anymore, okay? That is what I'm getting for you. So yeah, focus on your growth, focus on healing yourself, focus on your things, focus on your independence. Just take your lesson from the tough situation in your lives and move on, okay? Let the pain be healed, and it will be healed once you release it. क्योंकि अगर आपको कुछ आपको कुछ इंजरी हो जाती है, कुछ चोट लग जाती है, तो आप उसको बार बार स्क्रैच नहीं करते हो, राइट? यू जस्ट let it, you just set it free and it will heal. आप बस थोड़ा सा मेडिसिन लगा के या उसको थोड़ा सा फर्स्ट एड करके आप उसको रिलीज हील करने के लिए आप टाइम देते हो, राइट? यू जस्ट डोंट स्क्रैच इट एवरी डे टू सी हाउ मच इट इज हील्ड, राइट? सेम थिंग हैपेंस व्हेन यू हैव टू, आपको जब इमोशनली हील करना होता है ना, तो आपको उसी तरह से करना होता है. आप बार बार पास्ट के बारे में बात नहीं करो, क्योंकि आप जितना बात करोगे आपके वो वूंड उतना ही फ्रेश होता जाएगा और उतना ही पेनफुल रहेगा, राइट? So just let it go, let it come as a thought and let it go, okay? You don't have to react to it, you don't have to take any action on it, you just let it go, okay? Give yourself some time and focus on healing. Basically do things what makes you happy, okay? अगर आप अभी तक उन चीज़ों पे ध्यान दे रहे थे जो दूसरों को खुश करता है, so now it's time for you to take a turn and look towards you in the mirror, okay? And see and understand what is that your inner child is asking for you to do. What is that which you used to love as a child, or the things which you like to do, and focus on that. Do that basically, okay? Let's see one more guiding message here from the Fairies deck. What is the guiding message we have here from the Fairies deck? What is the guiding message we have from the Fairies deck? Okay, inner child. See, it's no coincidence, okay? It's a confirmation that you need to connect with yourself and heal, okay? So the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe, okay? As I was saying, connect with your inner child, do what makes you happy, and slowly you will be able to come out of this pain, okay? So this was a reading, guys. If you have liked it, please do like this video, and please do claim the positive energy from this reading. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I request you to please subscribe to my channel for daily tarot insights. Bye bye.